Okay, so all of you have heard of the Varaha avatar? Yes? If you have not, which country are you in? The Varaha avatar is when Lord Vishnu, right? He takes the shape of the boar, and then for some reason the earth is drowning in water. We don't know why and how, but the boar lifts the earth up and brings it out of the water, right? Saves the earth, so to speak, right? Now, that may be a fantastic story and all that, but check out the shape of the earth. What is it? It's round, right? Which means that more than 10,000 years ago, we knew that the earth was round. Yes? Which Europe only accepted once they saw the Apollo pictures from space, right? In fact, we call geography Bhugol, right? It is goal, round. Is it? It's not Bhutatte, right? Okay? It is Bhugol. Okay? So we knew a very long time ago that the earth was round. And then we call the earth Jagat. Jagat means what? Jiski gati hai wo, meaning that which moves. Right? So, we knew that the earth was round. We knew that it was not stationary, that it was moving. And this was thousands of years ago. Yes? Interesting, huh? Okay. Okay. Let's go a little bit into space. Now there is this star called Antares. Okay, Antares. Ares means Mars. Red. This is also a red star, so it is called Antares. We like Mars. Okay. Now it is the 15th or 16th brightest object in the sky. Alright. Yet our elders, our ancients, they called it Jeshta. Okay. Now what does Jeshta mean? You know what Jeshta means? Jeshta means the biggest, the oldest, the eldest. Now why would they call the 15th brightest object? Meaning there are many more brighter objects than this star in the sky. Why would they call it the biggest? Yes? Intuitively, something that is brighter should be bigger. Yes or no? Right? But they called this one, the 15th brightest, they called it the biggest. Turns out they were right. It is 40,000 times bigger than our sun. In fact, it is one of the biggest objects known to man. Yes? Now, just imagine, you've got this group of people who have managed to name a star the biggest, and this was 5,000-7,000 years ago. Yeah? Which is just a point in the sky. Okay, okay, not done with. I mean, we could go on and on and on. The amount of history, the amount of knowledge that this country had was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, and what was even more phenomenal was these guys had this knowledge 5, 7, 10,000 years ago. Now, how did they have this knowledge? Yes. No, there is only one reason. All our scientists were saints. All of them did pranayam, all of them did yoga, all of them meditated. Yes? So what happened was, because when you have trained your mind like this, when you have meditated, when you know how to do this, and you have done it for appreciable number of years, then you are no longer limited by physical instruments. If you want to go into outer space, you close your eyes, boom, you can go. If you want to go into the depth of the atom, you close your eyes, you can get there. And then you are seeing it, right? So it has to be accurate. That is how Arundhati Vasishtha turns out to be a twin star system which rotates around each other. Yeah? Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. Yes? That is how you can figure out how to make rust-proof iron, which even till today we have not figured out. Yeah? So the basis of science is spirituality. Yeah? And this wealth that our country has, I will not say had, this wealth that our country has was systematically destroyed by the British when they came here. Yeah? They rewrote our history. So that when they left us with a legacy of being ashamed of our own culture and our own tradition. Yes, you know, in Delhi we know this very cute old couple. Uncle is 81 years old, auntie is 71 years old, and they will be celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary like next year. His father was the first Chief Justice of India, Bhandari, Mr. Bhandari. Yeah, so very well connected and all. So he went to all these British schools, and over there they would say, you know, yoga is for freaks. You should do PT. But unfortunately, do you see that even in today in schools you do PT, you don't do yoga? Yeah. So we have got independence, it's 60 years, but we are still thinking in those terms only. That is what the British wanted. Yeah. To break this country, they had to break the education system and break the traditions. If we want to build this country again, then maybe it is time to come back to learning, studying yoga, meditation.